Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to your part 2 of Gemini Full Moon interpretation. In this part, I'm going to be pulling some cards. So if you would like to hear about the astrology of the full moon in Gemini, which we will be experiencing on December 15th, then that was the part 1. In this part, once again, I'm going to be pulling some cards to clarify or give us more information with regards to the energy that we are going to be dealing with this full moon in Gemini. So let's just dive in. I'm going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle first, and then we move from there. So Queen of the Moon Oracle, what is the guidance with regards to this Gemini full moon, which is actually happening on the Aquarian Decan? Growth. Okay, so we have a number 5. We can see there's a planet Earth. And these roots that we are creating at the moment, because of all these energies that we are going through, we are being strongly guided to go inwards. Mars is now retrograde. Neptune, by the point of this full moon, actually even by the point when I'm recording this, Neptune is already direct, which is all about the meaning, what holds a meaning for us or what doesn't, what we need to release. But this is all about growth. We can see the clock. She's holding a clock, which is the time is now. This is a full moon. It's an illumination of energy that got seeded on 6/6 portal when we had the new moon in Gemini, and this energy will get reset on May 26, 2025, which will be the next new moon in Gemini, because this is the midpoint. Full moon is the midpoint. It's not the beginning, it's not the end, it's the midpoint that is giving us the choice to balance the energies, to choose where we want to go from here. And there were a lot of things that changed, a lot of things that took place between June and now. So now we see things differently. We gathered a lot of information, a lot of data that we are now we now can use to make a different choice, to choose a different direction, to change the course, to tap into different timeline and all the rest of it. And this is all supporting us in our growth. It is a number 5, which is the energy of change. And at the bottom we have attraction, which is number 44. Master number frequency comes to number 8, which is number of strength, is the number of the year that we are culminating at the moment. So what do you want to attract? So we are in a process of growth, and it's supporting us. It is supporting us in attracting that which you really want to be experiencing. Or it's even like if you are experiencing something that doesn't feel good, we are still growing through that situation, and it offers a contrast, so we can actually understand what is the other thing that I might prefer, what would be my preference. So we deciding, and this is also the quality of Gemini, is the choice, is the multidimensionality. Now with this midpoint, with this full moon, you have the opportunity, especially because Pluto is already trine in the south node. Pluto, Venus just had a conjunction. Venus also is trine in the south node. The sun and the moon are actually squaring the nodes from the opposite direction, pointing each to different node. So this is really the opportunity for us to decide to choose something different, and based on the law of attraction, that which you are a frequency match to, you will attract more of. But we can work with the energy, we can reprogram ourselves, we can override the program, our thoughts. So that's why with this Mercury Jupiter retrograde, that actually at the time of the full moon in Gemini, Mercury is still retrograde. It's going to station direct few hours later on the same day, but still retrograde at the point of this moon, like stationing. This process of Mercury-Jupiter opposition that we are experiencing, we will have one more hit at the end of December. This gave us an opportunity to really see, to really process inwardly, like, are these thoughts supporting me? Are these belief systems supporting me? And what do we need to balance? So yes, so it's all about the growth. We are growing. It's time. We cannot stop it. We cannot change. We can change the course of our life, but we cannot change the fact that this is happening. And the point of attraction, what do you want to attract into your life with the 44, with the strength? You have the strength, you have the power. The card strength represents Leo, which is all about this authenticity, about creation. What do you want to create? What do you want to attract? What do you want to create? And Mars is being retrograde in the sign of Leo at the moment, moving back into sign of Cancer in January. And this is all about us reevaluating who we really are and what we came here to do. Okay, so I'm going to read about the growth. This one. Reject stagnancy. To get unstuck, take action. The choice to grow should be made. Expect growing pains when making huge changes in your life. Change is a natural part of life and cannot be pushed against forever. Change should be aim and purpose. Be courageous, you will blossom. And then the affirmation is I choose growth. And then it talks about willow tree, how it needs to establish the strong roots before the growth can take place. The vaccine lunar cycle calls for growth, but not growth without aim or purpose. When we understand our current position, accept it, and decide to change, we will naturally grow as people. We may experience some growing pains. After all, transformation of any kind is rarely completely easy and trouble-free. Having a strong intention of what the result of our growth will be helps us gaining the courage and resilience to move forward with our growth and into the eventual blossoming of our true self. This is literally that understanding the intention. That's the Neptune now station, Neptune direct by this point. And when I'm recording this, Neptune just stationed direct, but by the point of the full moon, Neptune is already direct for a week. So this is like, that's this whole the meaning, you know, what is the intention here? And this eventual blossoming of your true self. This is Mars going retrograde through Leo, opposing Pluto in the sign of Aquarius. This will be ongoing process until late spring. And yeah, this is all helping us to reclaim our true authentic expression. Yeah. And the companion stone is Chariot, which is all about the crown chakra, third eye and crown chakra, the expansion of consciousness. And that's what it's all about. You know, this is why it's all happening, you know, this growth. It's all about the expansion of consciousness, about the growth of the planet, the ascension. And there is that, oh no, I thought it was a butterfly, but no, it's the vine of the tree. Okay, and the attraction, number 44. I think this is the last card of the deck, isn't it? Yes. Supermoon. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. Okay. If we are growing, we all want to attract experiences into our lives. This can be positive relationships, a lifestyle that suits us better, clarity, love, prosperity, creativity, the list goes on. Equally, we also perhaps wish to be able to repel the experiences we don't want. It is important then to not just know what we want, but to be able to recognize what we don't want. So this is the contrast, you know, this is us understanding the meaning of the contrast and be grateful for it, because would we have not had the experience we didn't enjoy, we wouldn't know what we want, right? Attraction isn't just about what we accept, but also how we discern. That's the South Node moving into Virgo in January. Blindly attracting everything we think of into our lives rarely makes us happy, but being focused about it does. This card also suggests that we think globally and for the whole. If you are making intentions on the supermoon, include one for the planet. And companion stone metal is magnetite. Yeah, so that's what I mean. We all growing individually and collectively, because this growth, this expansion, this is greater than just me or you or this planet. You know, this is the whole universe is expanding and growing, and it's time. So yes, so focus on what you want to attract into your life. And this is the Jupiter, you know, in Gemini. And this is preparing us for this Uranus in Gemini, the instant manifestation. So now we are practicing our manifesting skills, and through the contrast, whether it's the thought, whether it's the belief, that then create our reality, you know, the manifested reality, which is the outcome of the past. We can see whether this is the direction to go or not. And with this full moon, all of that is being illuminated, and there is a choice that can be made, right? And you can choose again, you can change it again. So this is very encouraging, you know, this is all for our growth, and it's for the purpose of expansion of the universe, and you can attract whatever you want into your experience. Okay, Queen of the Sun, what is the guidance from the Sun? So that was the guidance from the Moon, growth and attraction. We're growing through attracting the good and the bad, all of it. It's always growth, it's always good from the soul perspective. So what is the sun wanting to tell us about this full moon in Gemini? Is there no message from the sun? Oh, there was too many cards. Okay, again, too many cards, but I feel this one flipped twice. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Reflection, rainbow, number 41. Interesting, another 5. We're growing through reflection. And look at that water. Or is it like water? Or is it sparkles? And she's got rainbow scarf. And she's looking at the rainbow. So this is also the opposition between Jupiter and Mercury, and also the retrogrades. They are making us reflect. And this is also the Mars. You know, we're going to go into our fields with Mars moving back into Cancer in January retrograde. Reflection. We are reflecting on everything that was, so we can change the course if we wish to go somewhere different. And then mental health, number 16, number 7. Yeah, this is there is a great impact of everything that we're going through, all the changes on people's mental health. So it's important to take care of yourself. Yeah, you know, ask for help. You're not alone. You're never alone, you know. So yeah, reflection and the need to ask for help when you need it, number 7. Number 7 represents Neptune, which is all about healing. We are all in this together. We are healing together. Co-creating together. So the rainbow, so there's that one, the reflection with the rainbow. Stop, smile and dream a little. Ave and beauty are important, and healing. Get outside and allow nature to de-stress you. We get another chance at something hard. Take into consideration diverse views when making a decision. Things will improve rapidly. And then the affirmation is, I see beauty, I reflect beauty back into the world. Companion stone is opal. Yeah, all the colors. Yeah, it's just you see, opal is very interesting because depending how you look at it, from which angle, you know, is there a light and stuff, you can see something completely different. You know, they change colors. There are a lot of opals, like when you use the laser light or whatever it is, you know, this light. When I worked in a jewelry store, like that, like you see something that you wouldn't see otherwise. So that's what I mean. Yes, it's all about how we're looking at the situation, reflecting on the situation and seeing it from different perspective. And this is what is giving us the opportunity for healing, because once we see what happened through different angle, from different point of view, we can release it, we can let it go, we can forgive, we can feel like this sense of completion, right? So it contributes towards us feeling whole. And I feel again like it is calling this energy back that we lost or we left behind, that is stuck in a time and place with people, circumstances, you know, with this life, past life, all of it. So we are like, it's like we all retrieving aspects of ourselves. It's like the soul retriever, right? So through these reflections, we have the opportunity to retrieve that which is stuck in time and space, that is preventing us from moving forward, because these aspects are scattered over there somewhere. And yeah, the mental health, you know, this having a compassion for oneself, because we're moving through some huge energies over here, everywhere, and they have an impact. They have an impact on us because it's all very destabilizing and it's happening quickly. Like, I mean, on the internal level, especially now. On the external level, we don't see the changes happening very quickly, but we can see the changes within us happening very quickly, and it can get frustrated when we not yet see them manifested in our outer reality. So it can affect us quite negatively. Mental health. Place emphasis on your mental health. Establishing boundaries is part of protecting your mental health and physical health. Things may not be as you think. Take your time to observe the situation. Seek balance. And then affirmation is, I am safe and loved and will return to balance. Companion stone, garnet, base chakra. Yeah, filling one's cup. You know, like focusing on what is important to you. Know your limits, know your boundaries. Yeah, very important. This is like part of these roots, you know, that we are creating. You need to first take care of you, because otherwise you can't help anyone else. Okay, we're going to go to the portal deck. Carl Gray, the Gateway of Light activation, the portal deck. Let's see what portal is opening up for us with this full moon in Gemini on December 15th on 23 degrees, which comes to number 5. Yes, of course, we already had the 2-5 cards about change, and also Aquarian Deacon. Okay, which portal is opening up for humanity with this full moon in Gemini, Spirit, please? Okay, we have quite a few cards that fell out. Just the one card, please. The energy is very weird today. I think it must be this Neptune station direct that just took place. I think it's trining my Saturn because I feel a little bit out of sorts. Okay, angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. So we are being supported. And it's interesting because, yes, Neptune. Angels. Yeah. And then Akashic Stargate. Yeah, I think we had this one before. Aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Yeah, this is so Gemini, you know, like you cannot go wrong. You cannot make a wrong choice because everything is going to teach you something, and eventually you're going to be redirected exactly where you need to go anyway. So there is no such a thing as wrong choice. Look at all these beautiful gateways, all these beautiful doors, and they all lead you back to light. And yeah, angelic frequency. We are being supported. The angels are here. Okay, not seen this card before, so let's see. Angelic frequency. Angels are here, you safe, potent connection. So they are near us. The angelic frequency is the energy of the angels and the angelic kingdom, which is aligned to service, devotion, authenticity, and love. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart has aligned with it. We've essentially become an angel upon the earth. Angels are the heartbeats of Source, and so when you're in touch with the angelic realm, you also connected to the heart of God. This card features a being of light. The streams of light surrounding it are the angelic frequency pouring down to light up our life. This image also unlocks our soul memories of our guardian angel. Before we were in this life, we dance across the midnight sky, and as the universe follows the law of attraction, our angel was attracted to us because our likeness was also in them. So we became connected, and since then our angel has been with us through every lifetime and every experience. Your message: angels are drawn in close at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time, and you have been making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but for that of those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you have been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. To me, this is very connected with this, you know, to know that you are not alone. We are experiencing all these challenges, many of us going through all this drastic shift in our lives, especially on the internal landscape. But know that you are not alone. There is so much help and support available, because we can feel quite overwhelmed by it all. So yeah, so I think this card is just, yes, I really feel it's connected to the energy too, but I feel more than just the energy itself. This is like a confirmation from angels to ask for help. You are not alone. Everything is exactly as it's meant to be, and you are always supported. But I think it's really about this, you know, because this is so Gemini to me, the multidimensionality of choices, you know, the illumination of what was, so we can decide where to from here, you know. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose. So I'm going to read this one. Akashic Stargate. A Stargate is a portal, okay, that can take us through space and time to a whole other universe. Okay. The Akashic Stargate transports us to space where we are given the opportunity to make a decision to accelerate the realization of our life purpose. Yes. This is choosing your timeline. Your message, whenever the Akashic Stargate is presented to you, it's because you are at the critical point on your journey. You have the opportunity to move in a particular direction and you have to make a decision. This can feel overwhelming and you may be waiting for someone or something to make the decision for you, but you aren't here to walk a path that was set for you. You're here to walk a path that you have chosen. The next phase of your journey cannot unfold until you decide which way to go. Know that whatever decision you take and whatever direction you take and whatever decision you make, you'll always be on the right path. No matter how you get there, you always end up in a similar space. Also know that purpose isn't about doing your duty, it's about living life and experiencing joy. Yeah. This is what Abraham Hicks said in one of the channelings, that the purpose of life is joyous expansion. Joyous expansion. That's all that we came here to do. And this looks different to different people, right? So yeah, so this is where we're at, right? With the full moon in Gemini being the last full moon of 2024, the year number 8, which of course is all about this, you know, building our strength so we can attract what we want, or attract, you know, what we don't want so much, but we grow through all of it, right? Through the polarity and through the contrast. And yeah, we are living at the time, especially with these oppositions and retrograde planets and, you know, Mars retrograde. But by the time, as I was talking in my astrological forecast with the astrology part, by the time we have the new moon in Gemini 2025 at the end of May, preparing for Jupiter moving into Cancer and then full moon in Sagittarius, you know, that we will be in a different place, because by then Mars will be out of his shadow, post-retrograde out of his shadow, and so will Venus, as the current rulers of the South and the North Node for the past 3 years. Because even when the North Node was in Taurus, Venus was the North Node ruler then, and South Node in Scorpio, traditionally ruled by Mars. So Mars and Venus were connected to the lunar nodes for the past 3 years, since January 2022. So yeah, you know, there is definitely big choices that people are making in their life that are going to take them in a very different direction. And nobody else can make the decision for you, only you, because this is the Aquarian age, right? Breaking free from what other people do want or expect or something. Okay, I'm going to pull an extra card from the Oracle of Awakening because it wanted to speak, and I feel this lunation is very significant. I mean, all lunations are significant, but this is the last full moon of 2024. So, yeah, I felt... Yeah, because it's all about the expansion. I really felt that this Oracle of Awakening has a message. So let's see. Okay, Oracle of Awakening, what is your message for us for the full moon in Gemini 2024 on December 15th, please? Okay, too many cards. Too many cards, too much Gemini. Too many options, just one card. Okay, again, too many cards. Gemini is like, well, you know, there's never just one choice. But let's just try to get one card, please, Spirit. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Transformation. Who are you becoming? Look at that tree yantra over there and the cocoon, right? Who are you becoming? You decide. And then at the bottom is, I am a temple. I am a temple, holy, divine, and sacred. You know, this is what I was saying in the previous video. Accepting 100% of who you are. And then you can transform it. Because if we are with resistance with what is, we cannot change it. So we need to accept what is, in order to go from there to wherever you want to go next. You know, and also the Sri Yantra, the activation of the third eye, reconnecting to higher realms. We are at the moment in the cocoon. We are dissolving what was and preparing for the next chapter, with these all planets moving into the masculine sign throughout 2025, then fully 2026. So, okay, let's see. Transformation. Of course, with Pluto now being in the sign of Aquarius. Venus, new phase with Pluto again, second time this year, and trine to the South Node. So, transformation. Okay, so this is this beautiful card with the cocoon. Transformation. Life events are the raw materials for spiritual transformation. Who are you becoming? The chrysalis is actually a portal. Once a caterpillar creates this sacred space, it doesn't just sit around in there growing wings out of its little body. No, the caterpillar dissolves completely into a liquid state. It becomes cosmic soup. In this state, it is the pure potential of the universe. It forms its butterfly self completely from the scratch. We will each have these cosmic soup moments throughout our lives when our identity no longer fits who we are becoming. We can choose to intentionally dissolve into pure being and recreate ourselves from pure potential. It is important to realize that there is no hurry. Allow transformation to take its time. Rest in the soup while you can. There is so much magic in the in-between. Marinate in what you are becoming. Soak up all the juice. Surrender and trust. When this card comes up to you, it is an indication that there is transformation at work in your life. Collective, yes. But individuals, of course, every one of us. It can be smaller changes and shifts that are benefiting who and what you are becoming, or it can be huge cosmic soup shifts. Either way, stay present and open to the opportunities that are arising from these transitions. You can place your intentions into the soup as well. Dream big. Yeah, Jupiter. Affirmation: I embrace transformation and change, trusting that all that unfolds is for my highest and greatest good, as my inner ideals align with my outer world. This is literally the Mars retrograde with everything else that's going on. Yeah. Yeah. I really feel this 11th of June will be very significant. You know, by the time we had the full moon in Sagittarius, with Jupiter already in a sign of Cancer, yeah, very different story. And yeah, then we have this one. I am a temple, holy, divine, sacred. And look, she's in this red, you know, this is the base chakra. If we don't feel safe in who we are, then we will never feel safe in the world. That's also the Cancer, the safety and security within, you know, and then it can be projected into Capricorn without. Be your authority. We cannot feel like I'm an authority if I don't feel safe to be who I am, right? Yeah, look at that, beautiful. And there is a full moon in a distance, right? There we go. Yeah, that's the illumination, you know, to be able to accept everything that we are, 100% of it, and then we can decide which aspect of this we want to let, you know, like transform into something else. It's not about delete them, you know, it's just about transforming them into something else, you know, that they don't need to play this role anymore. We've grown. I am divine magnificence manifest in form. Each particle, molecule, atom, and cell in your magnificent body is a reflection of your divine essence. Each is conscious, infinite, and full of pure potential. You are a temple for the unconditional loving energy of Source. This understanding must be constantly realized because it is generally forgotten over and over in our day-to-day lives. This card is here to remind you of your splendor, to help you remember that your body is a perfect and unique home for your God self. This card may also be asking you to reflect on what your body temple needs from you so that you may function at your fullest. Is your body requesting more nutritiously dense meals, or would your body benefit from a little more movement, like walks in a park, more dancing, yoga, more play? Create the time to clear your energy, meditate, and participate in activities that feed your soul. Are you honoring the sensuous and pleasurable aspects of your life in this body? What can you do to bring more sensual experience into your life? It might be as simple as taking a bath with candles, a box of chocolates, or a glass of wine. Take a moment to breathe deeply into your incredible temple and offer it gratitude for your life. Affirmation: I am a temple. I align this body, mind, spirit to all that serves my greatest expression and goodness. So, okay, so here we got it. So these are the oracle messages. They are all connected, as we can see, speaking to each other. But yeah, it really feels to me that the main message is that we are at the crossroads. This is the full moon illumination, where we have to make a decision where to go from here based on what we know that we didn't know back in June. And it requires for us to feel steady in ourselves, to trust ourselves, to make this choice, to go in this new direction, not to reject any aspects of ourselves, but to, become whole again through self-acceptance, to ask for help. Angelic team is there, available to support us. Understand that everything that ever took place was to support us in our growth and to help us to realize what we want to attract and what we no longer want, through contrast. And yeah, this is where we at. That and the transformation through the choices we are making that are going to take us to a completely new direction. So we're going to end with the major arcana, and that will be all for this video. Okay, major arcana. Okay. The cards are really shifty today. They're responding to my shifty energy. Okay, there are two flyers. Okay, the Lovers and the Sun. Yeah, the choice. The Lovers. Also choice with regards to relational dynamic, this Venus and Pluto trine in the South Node. The Sun, the rebirth, purity, becoming someone new. Yeah, the Sun. But also the Sun is all going to work out, it's all going to be okay. This is number 6, which is the balance. This is number 19, which takes you back to 1. So that's a Magician. And yeah, Emperor, you becoming your own creator. So this is perfect. You are making a choice of who you want to become going next. What is your authentic expression? You are being, in a sense, recreated. You are recreating yourself. Also with the orange, choose what gives you the sense of joy and childlike innocence, just like that card said. What do you need to do to bring more joy and sensuality into your life? And that's because we're creating a new life for ourselves, new structure, like Emperor, that's a new structure of reality. Like, yeah, you can say it's the Aries, whatever, new beginning, but it's the structure of reality. Emperor number 4, the new structure of reality, creating your new life. So with this full moon in Gemini, you can make a choice that is going to take you to very different direction to the one that you were heading from the new moon in Gemini. You can always change a different timeline. You have the power to do that. It's just a matter of focus and practice and learning this new habit, new habit of overriding the program. But it's all gonna be okay, the sun is shining. You cannot make a wrong choice, just like this one. No wrong choice, no wrong path. It is all about growth. It is all about growth and the law of attraction, that is always working with you to help you co-create whatever it is that you want to be experiencing, and then you can make a different choice. It's like really that simple, even though from our human perspective it's not simple at all, very complicated with all these emotions and stuff that we dealing with, and it is not, from human perspective it's not easy, it's affecting us. We all going through a lot. So know that angels are available to help you, to support us in this transition, and not just angels, everyone. Okay, guys, 33 minutes. I'm gonna close with that. So I would like to thank my higher self, my spirit guides, angelic team. We can see angels were very present. Starseed family was here. Ascended masters, elementals, I feel, Akashic record keepers, my astrological team, also the oracle messengers, all the oracle cards, and everyone, all the beings of light that were present. I'm sorry for the scatteredness. It is still Mercury retrograde when I'm recording this, but yeah, this is Gemini for you. You decide. You decide over everything, don't take it too seriously. Gemini can be a trickster. Well, Mercury anyway, messenger. So I close with this. I wish you all a wonderful week ahead. Great full moon in Gemini, and I'll speak to you again next time. Much love, everyone, and bye for now.